In the last few months, nearly 50% of all Cadillac vehicles sold in the US were fully electric, nearly 50%. And now Cadillac has released the new 2026 Optiq, which gets a pretty big improvement. And one other big change, which I think makes it a better vehicle. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. YouTube's new algorithm means that you're often not getting all of our videos in your feed. There's 7,500. I'm pretty sure you're probably not seeing a lot of them. In the description, there is a link to our newsletter. Click on that and you can get an update every day of all the latest news in the electric car industry. General Motors EV sales numbers were up 110% last quarter, climbing to a total of 66,500 units in the US alone. And part of those sales numbers are from Cadillac, right? Cadillac dealerships in the last days of the tax credit say that they basically couldn't get enough stock. Electric vehicles like the Optiq, the Vistiq, and Escalade IQ sold incredibly well. This result wasn't just Cadillac's best third quarter in more than a decade, but it resulted in GM's best sales for the year. So the company is doing really, really well. It's actually really cool to see. But there is a new Optiq. Cadillac announced, I believe yesterday, that the Optiq is getting a lot more power and a new rear-wheel drive version. Plus, it's also getting the Tesla NACS charging connector built into the car. So you don't need a plug, you don't need a converter or anything like that. You can just instantly charge using the Tesla charger network. New for 2026 is an available rear-wheel drive based on all-wheel drive system that offers a dramatic increase in performance and capabilities, Cadillac said in a statement. That means power is increasing to 440 horsepower and 498 pound-feet of torque for the all-wheel drive version. The entry-level rear-wheel drive version beats the old car's power at 315 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. The rear-wheel drive version of the Optiq has 317 miles of range on a full charge. The all-wheel drive version is 303 miles. The battery pack is an 85 kilowatt hour battery from GM. Now, there is one downside. Apparently, the charging speed hasn't been improved. It's only 150 kilowatt charging speed, which I think for a car that's considered marketed as a luxury car, that's a little slow. It could be definitely improved. However, by integrating the NACS charging port into the vehicle, this means that basically Caddy owners have direct access to 21,500 Tesla chargers. And this is what Cadillac said, or General Motors said. By integrating a NACS port directly into the vehicle, GM will provide customers with direct access to NACS 21,500 plus reliable and convenient fast charging options across North America. Basically, Cadillac is promoting Tesla's supercharger network for them. Anyway, really good to see Caddy win here. Some winning on the back of selling more EVs. Clearly, I mean, more than 40% of their cars sold were fully electric. Caddy had their best quarter in a decade. Not a coincidence. So we've been saying this for years, haven't we, electric car fans, that if car manufacturers take EVs seriously, then their brands can improve sales and basically prepare themselves for the future. So it's really good to see, really encouraging. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Guys, I've very often been talking about Chinese electric cars that are not from America because not as much has been, honestly, not as exciting, unfortunately. But let's be real. I mean, the fact you can buy in America right now an EV that has more than 600 miles of real-world tested range, real-world, not stop-start traffic, not driving through cities and just doing your stopping and starting at low speeds, but real-world on a highway, more than 600 miles of range, this is just a new level. And you've got to say to yourself, well, General Motors a few years ago, they looked like they were doing nothing. And all of a sudden, that has drastically changed. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. Great to have you with us. What's going on here? What am I even talking about? Well, the Cadillac Escalade IQ meant to do 550 miles on a single charge, but it does a lot more than that. I mean, 607 miles. And this is on the highway, not at fast speeds, but 60 miles an hour. You should not be able to go further on EPA range or WLTP range. You should not be able to go further if you're doing highway driving at 60 miles an hour, especially not 57 miles further. State of Charge, right? The host of State of Charge, he test drove the Escalade IQ on a long distance video test, and it managed 607 miles on a single charge. Here's what he said. Has any other production EV ever gone 600 plus miles at highway speeds? And then the response was, I cannot remember any EV ever doing that. I mean, I can't either. I don't think I've ever seen an EV get this range. Crazy on the highway. Now, what is even more incredible is the same vehicle, the Escalade IQ, it outperformed, right? Its estimated range on the freeway, its estimated range at freeway driving is 460 miles. But at 70 miles an hour, it did 482 miles. Now, 70 miles an hour, guys, I just did a road trip in a Porsche Macan Turbo. It did about 2,300 kilometers. And driving at that speed, my range was terrible. To be honest, my efficiency was 25 kilowatt hours per 100 kilometers. Great car. Love the car. But honestly, it's the highway of range is less, obviously quite a bit less than advertised. Shockingly, this Escalade IQ is just doing more, even at 70 miles an hour, which is just truly staggering. That said, it's worth pointing out some people have criticized this video. They've criticized the reporting around the video. They're saying, you know what? Yeah, but. And I get that. The reason they're saying this, well, first of all, the Cadillac Escalade IQ, it will do apparently 460 miles on a full charge, but obviously it's getting way more than that. The Sydney EV International Motor Show. If you want to get a 50% discount on your tickets, all you got to do, click the link in the description and use the promotion code that's in the description. Just copy and paste that. Now, I should mention there's only 200 tickets available per day. So if you go to use the promo code and you can't get a ticket, wait till the next day. Don't wait until the day before the show to get your tickets, because otherwise you'll probably miss out on getting the 50% discount.